thoughts, emotions, and vibrational coherence. This insight has immense implications for human consciousness. If everything vibrates, then so do our thoughts and emotions. Fear, anger, love, peace, each of these has a measurable vibrational frequency. They influence not only our mental and emotional states, but also our biology. Scientific research has shown that negative emotions like fear and shame lower the vibrational field of the body, making us more susceptible to illness and mental distress. On the other hand, love, joy, and gratitude elevate our frequency, producing coherence in the heart and brain, strengthening the immune system, and even enhancing cognitive function. This is not metaphorical. Devices like the HeartMath Institute's biofeedback systems measure heart rate variability, a direct reflection of the body's vibrational state. When our emotions are aligned with elevated frequencies, we become more whole, body, mind, and spirit syncing together in harmony. The Spirit of God, a living vibration. So, what is the Spirit of God? It is not a religious symbol. It is not an anthropomorphic being. It is the living vibration behind all creation, a consciousness that resonates through all things, from stars to cells, from music to thought. It is that feeling when your heart suddenly fills with awe in nature. When tears rise unbidden during music. When a deep stillness takes over and time seems to stop. It's not what you imagine God to be. It's what you experience when your frequency aligns with truth, beauty, and love. In ancient scriptures, God is often described as breath, wind, or voice, all metaphors for vibration. The Hebrew word ruach means both spirit and wind. In the Vedic traditions, prana is both life force and breath. In Christianity, the Word of God creates all things. Again and again, the same principle, creation arises from vibration. The path forward, conscious transformation through frequency. Understanding vibration is not just intellectually interesting, it's a call to transformation. Through sound therapy, we can retune the body. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can raise the frequency of thought. Through emotional awareness, we can choose resonance over dissonance. Through intentional music and mantra, we can open portals of higher consciousness. This is not wishful thinking. It's energetic science grounded in both ancient wisdom and modern exploration. To walk this path is to realize that the Spirit of God is not a distant concept, it is here, now, vibrating in your very cells. You are not separate from it. You are part of its song. Conclusion: awakening to the real. When you begin to listen not just with your ears, but with your being, you will feel the pulse of divine frequency everywhere. The hum of the earth. The resonance of your heart. The rhythm of the cosmos. The Spirit of God is not what you imagine. It's what is, the infinite vibration that weaves all things together in conscious unity. To feel it is to awaken. To align with it is to transform. To live by it is to heal. The Spirit of God is not what you imagine. Frequencies, vibrational codes, and the hidden architecture of reality. We often imagine the Spirit of God as a human-like being in the sky, a figure of judgment or mercy, perhaps robed in light, hovering in clouds. But what if this image is merely a projection of our limited perception, a metaphor born from language and shaped by culture? What if the true nature of the Spirit of God is far more intimate, subtle, and powerful, something that underlies all things, yet escapes the eye that only sees form? To understand this mystery, we must go beyond imagination and into vibration. Vibration, the hidden language of the universe. Modern science has caught up to what ancient civilizations long understood: everything vibrates. From the subatomic particles within atoms to the spinning galaxies in the cosmos, all of existence moves in rhythm. This constant vibration is not just mechanical, it's energetic, and more importantly, informational. Each frequency carries a specific vibrational code, a pattern that interacts with consciousness and matter alike. This principle is known in physics as resonance, but ancient peoples saw it as sacred. Take a simple example: sound. When we listen to music, our emotions change. Certain tones can bring peace, others agitation. This is no coincidence. Frequencies are not neutral, they shape reality by interacting with our bodies, minds, and even our spiritual energy. Ancient civilizations and the use of frequencies. The ancients knew how to work with sound, not just as art or communication, but as a healing and consciousness-expanding technology. The Egyptians used vibrational healing chambers in pyramids. Hindu and Tibetan traditions developed mantras and chants tuned to specific vibratory patterns. Aboriginal Australians used the didgeridoo for healing ailments, aligning the body's energy fields. Why did they do this? Because they knew something we are only beginning to rediscover: sound frequencies can recalibrate the human energy system. Frequencies like 432 Hz and 528 Hz are prime examples. 432 Hz is known as the universal harmonic, aligning with the natural resonance of the Earth and the cosmos. It promotes relaxation, balance, and coherence in the brain. 528 Hz is called the love frequency or the miracle tone. Studies and anecdotal evidence suggest it promotes DNA repair, emotional healing, and transformation of consciousness. These frequencies are not arbitrary. They appear in sacred geometry, planetary resonances, and even in the structure of ancient musical scales. Tesla and the secret of frequency. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest scientific minds in history, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Tesla wasn't just theorizing. He understood that the universe doesn't operate on static laws, but on dynamic energetic interactions. What we call reality is a harmonic web of vibrations, and the key to unlocking its secrets lies not in material manipulation, but in tuning into the right frequency. In other words, the Spirit of God is not a thing, it is a frequency, an intelligence that moves through vibration. It is not seen with the eyes, but felt through resonance.